Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from The Guided Gem, and I am going to do your collective reading for the second half of June. And towards the end of the reading, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate all of the elements just to get a more specific, thing that's going on in your life. So let's start with the general theme of what's going on for the second half of June. I feel like it's a very, very powerful change that's going on for everyone. And that's because we're in the full moon of Gemini. So Gemini, the twins, the duality, it's the shadow and the light side. So everyone's going to go through a major shift. We just had an eclipse, and we're also in a Mercury retrograde. So very, very powerful shifts. I feel like we are all going to have major changes in our lives. Things will not be the same. Closing of chapters, ending old things, starting new. And if you are having a hard time with this ending, just know that you have no more choice. It has to end. Okay, so if you don't end it, well, things are going to happen for you. So it's almost better that you do it yourself. So let's see what's going on for the general collective. Guys, please do like, share, and subscribe. And we are new to YouTube, so I hope you are enjoying these readings, and I hope that the message reaches the one that needs to hear it. So let's see what's going on. There's a big theme about, roses and the thorns on the roses. So it's asking you to be cautious as well. So during these changes, just know that you need to use your intellect. So Gemini is an air sign, so a lot about the intelligence. Yes, of course. The personal boundaries. I will show you the cards soon, in a minute. All right, thank you. Okay, so the first energy that came up just coincides with everything I've just been saying. It's the personal boundaries. So choices, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. Of course, you have to make sure that you're doing everything on the up and up. You can't fool people anymore. You can't, skip in line. You can't do any of those things. That's the change that's coming for us now. So you really need to be authentic. And of course, I am going to stress that you need to put your personal boundaries and not be a people pleaser and not do things for others and put yourself, in the back of the line. You can't do that anymore. It's all about you. That's what this full moon is about. The heart chakra, self-love. Okay, and if you've had, troubles in relationships, it's time to say no more and end those old cycles. Anything that was no longer serving you, you need to end those. Okay, you need to self-love, put up your boundaries, and be assertive in anybody coming into your life. Oh, and we have the home, the shelter, the safety, the nurturing, and the warmth. So the boundaries also extend to your home life, your family life, and you need to make sure that you protect your boundaries. You protect your whole life, everything that is important to you. It's also saying that the shelter. So you need to make sure that you're not overspending. You're not doing things that will self-sabotage yourself. So you need to make sure that you do everything the right way this time, maybe. Okay. So let's see what's going on. So that's a general theme, and right away. Okay, taking that leap of faith. And we got the Ace of Cups. And here we go. Okay, so let's start with these cards. So we have the Ace of Cups here. Okay, so new beginnings, emotional happiness, brand new opportunities, maybe a love interest. Then we have the Fool card and taking that leap of faith, right? And then we have the Seven of Swords. So for me, this is a little bit of a caution card, the Seven of Swords. But I think in this scenario, taking this leap of faith in this new love relationship opportunity, something that's coming in for you, I think the Seven of Swords here is kind of saying, you know what? You need to cross your T's and dot your I's. You're not going to be a fool anymore. You're not just going to jump over a bridge anymore. You're really going to pay attention to any relationships, any opportunities that come to you. I think you've opened your eyes. It's great. I think, you know what? I think it's really, really great. Let's see what else is coming up. That's a really good feeling. I think it's the first time that the Seven of Swords shows up for me here in the future where it's not really negative. I think it's you really opening your eyes and putting up those boundaries. No one can fool you anymore. Yeah. It's funny because we're in the Gemini season, and we have the Queen of Swords that showed up here. And the Queen of Swords to me is the Gemini card. It could be the Aquarius card or it could be the Libra card. But the Queen of Swords comes in and she cuts everything that no longer serves her in her life. She like takes her sword and she just, you know what, if you're not on the up and up, like she'll cut you out. Okay? Good energy to have here. Then we have the Magician card, which is great. So if you're going to, you know, build your home foundation, then it's telling you that you've got all the tools that you need to build your foundation, to create your safety, to nurture, to keep yourself warm. You have everything you need. You can actually manifest this new beginning that showed up here. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration. So whatever this new beginning that's coming in for you, just know that you can actually collaborate with people. You will put your boundaries. You will cross your T's and dot your I's. This is a great opportunity coming for you. And you know what? You're going to master it. With the Magician being here, it's not, no one can trick you anymore. No one can, you know, fool you. I feel like you're finally putting yourself first. You're finally going to do everything that you've wanted to do. That's amazing. Okay, so for the general, I'm going to leave it here. So now I'm going to separate it into the 4 elements. And I feel like we need to start with the air signs, I think, because we are in the full moon of Gemini. So we're going to start with the air signs and see what this message is all about for the air signs. What's going to happen with the air signs, please? Okay. Okay. Well, we got the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, for the air signs, I have a strong feeling that someone's going through a little bit of a challenge, and they are not happy. They are really, their anger is going to show for the second half of June. Let me see what other cards came up. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Very interesting. Let me see what the other card is before I tell you what I'm feeling. And we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so for the air signs, there's going to be potentially, possibly some encounters with authority figures. Okay? Just know that if you have been deceiving someone else, that's going to be corrected. So we've got the Emperor here, and the Emperor is going to take control of a situation. Okay? And the fact that the King of Swords came in the reverse, this is going to be someone that's not going to be very happy. This is someone that's going to be very upset, mean, angry. If this is someone in your life, I urge you to put your wisdom hat on, to put your emotions intact, and handle the situation with I'm going to say with your wisdom, meaning just let them fall on their own. I know this message is going to resonate with someone out there, Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whoever this, I'm going to call it narcissistic personality is, who's been deceiving you, potentially with some of your money, just know that authorities are going to come in, and it's finally going to get balanced. Okay, he cannot deceive you anymore. Sorry, there's no gender in tarot, so there's no he, there's no she. So this person who's been a little bit on the narcissistic, selfish side, there's going to be a stop to that. So that's going to happen for the second half of June. So if you're an air sign, I don't know if you are the one that has been deceived or if you are the one deceiving. So whichever end you are on, just know that things are going to come to balance. Okay? So now let's take a look at the fire sign. What's going on with the fire signs? Oh, sorry. If you don't know what the air signs, I think I said it. So it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Fire sign is going to be Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay? Let's see what's going on with the fire signs. Fire, please. Thank you. Okay. So the fire signs we got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So with regards to this spread here, I'm going to say that you are finally coming to your true self. You are coming to a time in your life where you are going to stabilize yourself. You've already put up your boundaries. You've already protected your heart, and now you're standing strong on your own. Okay? But before I do continue this, I do have two other cards that came out. So the first one, this is the Seven of Pentacles. So now you're taking care of your foundation. You're really taking charge. Here's the Queen of Swords. You're taking charge of yourself, and you're actually going to do all of these things. You're going to protect your heart. You're going to put your boundaries up. You're going to take care of your home, and you're starting to plant all your seeds. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So I think what's going to happen is, because you're doing all of these self-protecting yourself, and you're actually finally taking charge and planting all of those seeds, it's actually going to release all of the nightmares, the stress, everything that you've been worried about for so long. If you were betrayed, guess what? All these are going to end for you. I am going to pull a different card for this because I just want to clarify to make sure that I give you the right information. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords for the air signs, please, regarding this spread. So we got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So we had the Nine of Pentacles here. It came out in the reverse for clarifying the Nine of Swords. So this means to me that you are protecting that heart of yours. You are afraid to go into any new relationship. So we had that Ace of Cups here before. You are really afraid of letting down your barriers. You're afraid of taking that leap of faith. You're afraid of planting new seeds. When it comes to relationships, probably because of this really bad betrayal in the past. I understand, I get it, but you know what? You have the potential to overcome this and start this brand new beginning. And you know what? Once you take care of, once you're empowered in what it is you want and how to take care of yourself, and once your foundation is settled and strong, and your heart knows exactly what it wants, you can release the stress. Okay? You can definitely release it. And I think you will, because you do have the Magician, the Queen of Swords, cuts out everything that no longer serves her. You have all the tools that you need to rebuild. And with the Three of Pentacles here, I really feel that you are going to achieve it. Okay? So now let's go into, so we did air, we did fire. Let's go into the water signs. So that's the Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio signs. Okay, so we have if I can get one more card. Thank you. Okay. So the first card that came up is the Two of Wands in the reverse. So when the Two of Wands is up, it says that you're at a crossroad, you need to make a choice, okay? You need to make a decision. When it comes in the reverse, I think you've made your choice. You are going in a direction, or you're having a really hard time choosing, and you are staying stuck. And I say stuck because we did have the Four of Pentacles, and you're holding on to something from the past. It feels like you can't let it go, okay? We also have the Four of Cups. So whoever hurt you in the past has done a huge number on you, and you are really struggling to let it go. But I am telling you, you need to, because you have this opportunity. It could be everything that your heart desires. And by not letting go, it's like you're going to self-sabotage yourself. Okay? Let me see if I can just get, any more advice for the water signs, because I feel it's just block. I feel it's a lot of like unemotional happiness. Like there's no happiness. It's kind of empty. What are you holding on to? Dear air signs, what are you holding on to? You're holding on to the past. It's like you're not letting go of the past. There's something, but guess what? We got the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you're holding on to, just trust that things are going to start changing for the second half. And I feel that if it was something to do with finances, something that was kept away from you because of this betrayal, okay? I feel like it's caused you not to have any passion or any desires, since this happened, and you haven't been able to move forward. Just know that I think what's going to happen this ending of June, the last 2 weeks of June, you are now finally ready to let the past go, because things are going to start turning around for you. Good. It's about time. I'm really happy. Okay, so now let's go to the earth signs. Let's see what's going on with the earth signs in regards to this reading. Earth signs, please. Thank you. What's going on with the earth signs? What's going on with the earth signs? And one more, please. How beautiful. Dear earth signs, you're letting go of all of these burdens. You're letting go of this heavy, heavy, heavy burden that you've been carrying for a very, very long time. Congratulations. We have the Nine of Swords here, and if you've been experiencing some stressful, sleepless nights, I think you are going to make those changes, and I think you're probably receiving messages that are allowing you to let go of these burdens. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Now, it's very possible that by you dropping these burdens, you're going to have some news coming in really, really fast. Someone's going to come in, probably an air sign coming in, and it's going to cause you some stress. I'm going to see if I can go a little bit deeper to see what's going on for you and what this stress is and who's coming in to give you some news that's going to shake things up. But whatever this news is and you're worried about it, it's going to allow you to let go of these burdens. So it's positive altogether. Whereas here in the fire signs, when we had the Nine of Wands, and I apologize, I might have said the Nine of Swords, but it's actually the Nine of Wands. This stress is different. This is the wounded warrior. This is just this news coming in. It's going to give you the stress, but the stress, don't worry about it. It's actually coming from above, and it's going to allow you to let go of these burdens. Let me see if I can clarify just to get more clarity on it. So I feel like the last or the end of June is going to be a lot of letting go for a lot of people. Okay, see, I just said letting go. And so we have the Ace of Swords in the reversed. And when it comes in the upright, it's all about victory, truths, all coming out. And when it's in the reversed, it's like you're not wanting to look at it. So you're just letting go of the burdens. And this is you like walking away. I feel like you're making the right decisions because you don't need the truth anymore. Like you're just done and done. You don't want to deal with the stress. You are just going to walk away, and you're saying like, I've had it with the past. I've had it with all of these burdens. I'm just going to let it go. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up a general message as advice for the collective, and let's see what comes up. I think it's going to be a great next 2 weeks for a lot of people, the collective. A lot of people are just going to let go of things. Things are going to come out in the open, and whatever burdens, all the negativity, that's all going to go. New opportunities, protecting yourself, being assertive, and really building a solid foundation. I think it's positive. I'm part of the collective as well. I'm in the water sign, and I feel it. I know that the energy is going to turn. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. Blue, communications, inner truth. I don't know how else to say it. It's all about, protecting the self. It's all about putting up your boundaries, being authentic, being assertive, making the right choices, being empowered, and of course, allowing your heart to be true to itself. So if you're looking for this brand new relationship here, then do it, but do it authentically. And if you are in a relationship and it's not serving you anymore, then let it go. Be authentic to yourself. And just remember, your home is your foundation. It's your sanctuary. Take care of it. Okay? And then we have the mugworts. So it says rites of passage. So I think the message here is saying, like a lot of people are letting things go. Whatever was taken away from you is coming back. Like everything is coming back in order, in the right order. Okay, things are no longer, people can no longer betray others. People can no longer take advantage of others. People can no longer, sabotage themselves or carry these burdens. It's over. If you're meant to be in a loving relationship, well, guess what? You have that rite of passage now. So it's all coming together, guys. Well, I hope this message clarified some things for you, brought some clarity, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate you encouraging us, and follow us at The Guided Gem on Instagram. Thank you.